Hey there guys, AO Ventures here, how we doing? My first video for 2020. I said I wanted to get out, so we're going to do a little trip today and show you what some people in our family got for their Christmas. But getting out at a local spot just down the road actually, at a pond. So we'll see what we've got in store for this video. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so I just gave you a bit of a view on the spot. Pretty nice waterway. It's a little pond hidden by all that green tall grass, but a nice little spot. Looks, if I was Yubby, I'd definitely want to be in here. Not sure if there's any fish, but today we're not actually going for fish. Today I've got some company. I've got Bryson and Tion here, our little AO adventurers. And look, what did they get for? What did you guys get for Christmas?
We got a fishing rod and a Yubby net, but we couldn't get the rope on it.
That's right. So we're going to go out now. Before Christmas, you guys, what were you doing with the fishing rods? What were you learning? How to cast. So today,
I know how to cast.
Whose rod were you using when you were casting?
Daddy. And I got
we were using the the adult rod, 6 foot rod, so it's a little bit too hard to handle, but they were doing very well. You probably saw Tion in one of our Okie Creek quick flicks using mine. So we've got their own little rods, you can see there. Tion's got a little 5 foot rod there, and Bryson's got a little 6 foot rod. So we're going to see how they go, and like I said, no fish today. We're just going to be practicing and casting. And for those guys who do have kids, it's a good way to get out and about, especially out in the outdoors. And there are some little tips that I can give you today about teaching your kids how to cast and get them fishing with you, and I'll tell you the reason why. Alright, stay tuned. We'll get to our first spot and see what the boys are going to be flicking today, what lures we're going to be using. Alright, so we're about to rig up. Now we're going to use, on each of the boys' rods, we've got a little snap there. Okay, so that's going to be handy. I'll tell you why, but today we're going to use a couple of lures. Now, the lures that we're going to use are going to be sharp, yeah, but also one is going to be a spinnerbait, the other one is going to be a crankbait. Now the reason being, because these two baits or lures are active lures. Alright, when I was young, all I thought fishing was grab a worm, drop it in and wait for a bite. No one wants to wait around, especially the kids, so these ones are definitely the best way to do it, because it helps them with their skills with casting and things like that, but it's also reactive to what they do, so it moves around. So we'll throw them on, we'll see who's got what, and we'll see our casting, and we might have a casting competition. What do you reckon? Alright guys, we're back. The boys are all rigged up. Tion, what have we got on the end of yours?
I've got a spinnerbait.
Spinnerbait. And Bryson, what have you got on yours?
Crankbait.
A little crankbait. Okay, so we'll see how they go. We'll see how they cast, and then we might have a casting competition. Alright, so let's go. Let's go find a spot. A good spot's over here, I think. Alright, so number one is make sure you space the kids out, because who knows where those lines can go. Alright, now both the boys have been schooled on about flicking that bail over and holding the line. I'll do that maybe in another video, but this is just showing you that you can do it, and it makes fishing a lot more fun, especially for the mums and dads, because instead of watching everyone's lines, they've got their own line, and you don't have to stop and cast someone else's line. They're able to retrieve it when they're ready and then cast it when they're ready. Both the boys are in the water now. Let's go have a look at Bryson. And let's see how he's doing with his crankbait. A little bit of coaching from the Donut King himself, me. All right, so Bryson, let's have a look, hey? Let's see you cast it in.
Dad, my one's tangled up.
All right, good distance. And then his retrieval. Bryson's gone for a fast retrieval. You can see the lure down here. Rod tip down, buddy, remember? Rod tip down and slow, slow, slow. That's it. It's a little bit tangled up. You can see the lure flicking around there. Great work, buddy. All right, let's have a look at Tion. He's just bringing his spinnerbait in. Rod tip down, bud. Okay, let's see how he casts, see if he can remember. All right, he's got the lure up. Flicking the bail over. Let's see where he's going to go for. Oh, good cast, bud. Nice and long. Rod tip down. Are you going to go for a slow retrieval or a fast retrieval? Or a stop start? All right, so yeah, so once they get the casting down packed, they can work on bringing it slowly. Bryson will show you. Let's see a slow retrieval, Bryson. Nice slow retrieval. Maybe a bit, that's better. Slow retrieval. How about a fast one? That's it, a fast retrieval. Rod tip down. Good work. So they start learning how to retrieve it.
Dad.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look at Tion. All right, Tion, cast it out. Show us a pulsing, a stop start retrieval. Let's go. All right, he's gonna go for a stop start, a pulsing retrieval. So he's gonna go. He's gonna stop. He's gonna go. He's gonna stop. Oh, okay. He's thinking for himself. Excellent. All right, problem. Let's have a look. What's happened here? What's the problem? What's the problem? All right. Okay. Easy fix. There you go. See? There you go. Good work. And there you go. So we'll stay here for probably 20-30 minutes. The guys are having fun. They might switch the baits over. Now, another tip is definitely make sure that they've got those snaps on the end, so you can swap out lures. As we all know, all lures work differently, move differently, and so that keeps the kids entertained and keeps them interested. And then whilst they practice that, they can get learning on the lures. So that's our first adventure at a local pond, learning and practicing our casting. Two boys getting coaching from the Donut King himself, me, and we'll see how we go. Now it'll be interesting on our first fishing adventure. It'll be interesting to see who will catch their first fish. I've got a 12-month jump on these guys, but the way they're casting, who knows. But anyway, that's our little trip for today. We'll stay here for a little bit and we'll get back to you at the end. All right, guys, so we've been out for about 60 minutes practicing our casting, our undercast, our overcast, and our retrieval. So the boys have had some lunch. It's time to go. Yeah, have some inside quiet time, I think. But yeah, so our first trip for 2020, only a small one, but hey, getting out's better than staying in. So so I hope you continue to watch. Don't forget to like, comment, share down below. If you got any tips on teaching kids how to do their fishing or work them down there, that would be great, because yeah, for those guys who do have the kids, I know how frustrating it is looking after everyone else's lures and lines all tangled up, untangling, and you barely get to do yours. So if the kids are able to take care of their own line, well, there's more time for you as well. All right, so until next video, hopefully there'll be a camping one and fishing, but doesn't matter as long as I'm out there. Until the next one, definitely try and get out of the grind, find the time, and get out there.